You're telling the American people that the American Medical Association, representing hundreds of thousands of people, have been co-opted and that they should not trust their doctors.
And I'm
the American Academy of Pediatrics, and by the way, just for the record, every single Republican, I don't mean to be political here, Mr. Chairman, has received PAC money from the pharmaceutical industry. Are they all corrupt as well?
And I'm telling you, the American Heart Association has been co-opted by the food
Everybody
industry.
But you, Senator. But you know what? When you ran for president, we have a corrupt campaign finance system.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a heated exchange between a U.S. Senator and Secretary Kennedy over one of the most controversial topics of recent years, COVID-19 vaccines. In this video, I'll break down the highlights of their back and forth into 10 key points you need to know. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss important updates like this.
President Trump, who I don't usually agree with, called COVID vaccines, quote, one of the greatest miracles in the history of modern-day medicine that saved tens of millions of lives worldwide. Scientific community agrees with Trump. Lancet study found that it prevented almost 20 million deaths during their first year of use. Secretary Kennedy, are President Trump and the medical community right, or do you still believe that the COVID vaccine was, quote, the deadliest vaccine ever made?
No, first of all, I didn't say that. I said that in terms of affairs reports a while ago. I said today, I think that President Trump should get the Nobel Prize.
So who's right? Is Trump in the medical community right, or are you right?
President Trump did an extraordinary piece of leadership.
Is he right or wrong? Did COVID save millions of lives?
As I said, he got Americans back to work. At that time, that particular vaccine was perfectly matched to the virus that was circulating then. And I have no idea how many lives it saved, but it saved quite a few.
What I find a little bit weird in this discussion, I'm hearing it over and over again this morning, Mr. Chairman, is we've got the entire medical community on one side. You got the AMA representing hundreds of thousands of doctors, the American Academy of Pediatrics, the American Public Health Association. All of these organizations are telling us that COVID vaccine and vaccines in general are safe and effective. You are casting doubt on that. Who are who are the organizations that are agreeing with you in casting aspersions on vaccines?
The primary advisors are Marty McCary, Jay Bhattacharya, Dr. Oz, Vinay Prasad.
So you got a few doctors who agree with you, and I'm giving you the name.
Not a few doctors. What you're talking about is there's a big difference, Senator, between established science and the scientific establishment, which has been co-opted by the pharmaceutical industry.
So you're telling the American people that the American Medical Association, representing hundreds of thousands of people, have been co-opted and that they should not trust their doctors.
And
the American Academy of Pediatrics, and by the way, just for the record, every single Republican, I don't mean to be political here, Mr. Chairman, has received PAC money from the pharmaceutical industry. Are they all corrupt as well?
And I'm telling you, the American Heart Association has been co-opted by the food
Everybody
industry.
But you, Senator. But you know what? When you ran for president, we have a corrupt campaign finance system. Maybe you will agree with me on that. Okay, you were already president, you got a billionaire behind it. You received $300,000 from people, not from the industry, people in it, as I did, from individuals. You corrupt. President Trump got $3 million. Every Republican got corporate PAC money for the pharmaceutical industry. Democrats as well. Everybody is corrupt, but you? Is that what we're looking at? I don't think so. And I think the issue now...
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, I think you do know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The issue is every time anyone disagrees with you...
Are you saying the pharmaceutical industry was supporting my presidential campaign?
I'm saying,
I don't think so.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the pharmaceutical industry is a greedy institution which is charging us the highest prices in the world. They are pervasive. But to suggest that every institution, the AMA, the pediatrics people, is corrupt because they disagree with you is an insult to the
It's not,
American people.
listen, people disagree with me all the time. I have arguments in my agency, heated arguments every day with Jay Bhattacharya, with Marty McCary, with Dr. Oz.
You have given the names of a few people. I have given you the names of organizations representing hundreds of thousands of doctors and scientists. I yield, Mr. President.
Senator Tillis.
The senator kicked things off by pointing to President Trump's own words. Trump called COVID vaccines one of the greatest miracles in modern medicine, crediting them with saving tens of millions of lives. A Lancet study even backed this up, estimating nearly 20 million deaths were prevented in the first year alone. In contrast, Secretary Kennedy was pressed on his past remarks, where critics claimed he called the vaccine the deadliest ever made. Kennedy pushed back, saying that wasn't accurate, and clarified his earlier comments were based on VAERS reports. When asked directly if the vaccine saved millions of lives, Kennedy gave Trump credit for his leadership. He said the vaccine at the time was perfectly matched to the virus that was circulating and admitted it did save lives, though he didn't give a number. This part of the exchange highlighted the tension between Trump's public stance and Kennedy's nuanced position. The senator didn't stop there. He emphasized that major medical organizations, like the American Medical Association, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the American Public Health Association, all strongly support vaccine safety and effectiveness. Kennedy countered by pointing to individual experts like Dr. Marty McCary, Dr. Jay Bhattacharya, Dr. Oz, and Vinnie Priscilla, who back his concerns. The real clash came when Kennedy argued that many large institutions had been co-opted by the pharmaceutical industry. The conversation took a sharp turn into trust and corruption. The senator pressed Kennedy, asking if Americans should stop trusting doctors in major associations. Kennedy replied that while people disagree with him all the time, the influence of Big Pharma is undeniable. He went further, accusing both political parties of taking pharmaceutical money, pointing out that campaign finance has created a system of corruption across the board. The exchange ended without agreement. The senator accused Kennedy of insulting respected organizations by suggesting widespread corruption. Kennedy stood firm, insisting that pharmaceutical power and influence have shaped scientific consensus in troubling ways. So here's the bottom line. This debate wasn't just about vaccines. It was about science, politics, money, and trust. What do you think? Was Kennedy raising valid points, or was the senator right to push back hard? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, if you found this breakdown useful, hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and make sure you subscribe for more straight-to-the-point political breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.